Serious. What are some seemingly normal images with disturbing backstories? Attention! Serious tag notice. Jokes, puns, and off-topic comments are not permitted in any comment. Parent or child. Parent comments that aren't from the target group will be removed, along with their child replies. Report comments that violate these rules. Posts that have few relevant answers within the first hour, and posts that are not appropriate for the serious tag will be removed. Consider doing an AMO request instead. Thanks for your cooperation and enjoy the discussion. I am a bot, and this action was performed automatically. Please contact the moderators of this subreddit if you have any questions or concerns. This picture of Russian ambassador to Turkey Andrei Karlov standing in an art gallery about to do a conference. Behind him is Mevlut Mert-Altintas, the man who is about to assassinate him. I know this thread is a little old now, but some morbid scrollers may find this fascinating. This photo is of Issei Sagawa, an actual cannibal from Japan. This photo was taken for a Japanese magazine after he was released from prison due to insanity. He was frequently on talk shows, reviewed restaurants for magazines, and even appeared in horror films. He wrote a book on his murder of Renee Harteveld, and you can read in explicit detail about how his mind conflated eating her to a romantic act. Note: it is not for the faint of heart. It will not leave you. https://www.road.com. WP content uploads the 30th of January 2014. March orphaned on the ocean. Pa. JPG. This picture was taken by the crew of a ship who saw this girl. 11. Floating on a disintegrating float. Her whole family was murdered on a sailboat by their hired captain who left her to drown with a sinking boat. She miraculously made it to the Cork life float. She drifted for 4 days. No water, no food, being burned by the sun. Upon hearing that she had survived, the captain killed himself. https://imager.com. AEJRJU5L. The man dressed as Santa Claus in the picture is Bruce MacArthur. He was a landscaper for most of the year, and worked as the Agincourt Mall Santa during the holiday season. Between 2010 to 2017 he would lure men to meet up via a dating app, murder them, and spread their remains among planters' boxes at properties he managed. He was found guilty of 8 counts of first-degree murder and is serving life in prison. https://nm. Wikipedia.org. Wiki. 2010 to 2017 _Toronto _serial _homicides. This was from a case in Denmark a couple of years ago. The woman was a Swedish journalist who was invited by the man to come with him in his home-built submarine. This was one of the last pictures of her. https://www. TV2 Lori. BKM 448,442 before he brutally killed her and dumped her mutilated body different places under the water to hide it. A crazy man with a fucked up mind. https://imager.com. JG0LKMP. JPG. This guy took a picture of a bear while in the woods, shortly after he was killed by that same bear. The picture was actually found on the camera of 2 vacationers who were swept away in the 2004 tsunami, which resulted in over 230,000 deaths. Rosalind Carter, First Lady of Jimmy Carter, had the unfortunate luck of being photographed not only with John Wayne Gacy but also Jim Jones of the Jonestown Massacre. The photos might be the kind of things you'd see on office walls for middle managers or in restaurants, but due to events which would later come to life, they have sinister connotations. https://66 media. Tumblr.com. Tumblr_M78U3YFNQI1RBT5BA01_640. JPG. https://www. Hawaii News Now. Story 28,401,461. Family of missing Big Island hiker asking for public's help to identify man in Pho. 2. The 17-year-old went missing on the morning of February 27, when he told family members that he planned to hike Haiku Stairs, also known as the Stairway to Heaven. The photo was one of a few photos the teen had texted to family members during his hike, and after extensively studying the pictures they noticed a man in one of them. The family is now asking for the public's assistance in identifying the man in the photo, hoping he may have more clues that could possibly lead to Phu's location. Last image of Thai diver Saman Kunan. He was transferring oxygen tanks for 12 boys and their coach, who were trapped in a cave. He got into difficulties and did not have enough air himself. He died after losing consciousness in one of the passageways. The Yano Tokumasu, a person in a red sweater in the background, lost her footing while posing for a picture and fell into Niagara Falls. My town had a painting of this picture with people and stuff up for a couple years. It was cool and all. I was glad my town was showing more murals. But then several years later word gets out it's actually a picture of a fucking lynching. Yes, a lynching. Basically in the heart of town. Shit got taken down so quickly. I can't remember what the artist had to say about it, but here's what it looked like. https:// Imager.com UFs and U. JPG. Type F. Edit. The artist said his painting depicted monsters and how we should not act. The city took it down for a fear of misinterpretation. The pictures of the Dutch girls of Panama. Girls got lost in the jungle and were for days. A few months later a backpack with the camera and these photos was found. Edit. Since there seems to be some confusion, the link is to an Imager album with the photos. That also details the story in the description, not made by me. At first the photos are innocuous. Just two girls on a trip. So I think it fits the OP's request. The bridge guy. This is a photo still from a video taken by two girls out for a walk on the Monon High Bridge near Delphi, Indiana in February 2017. They were both found murdered the following day. This picture was recovered from one of the girls' cell phones. The man is presumed to have killed them but has never been found. Edit. Link formatting. Mike Hawthorne and Ivor Bube celebrating with champagne after winning the 24 Hours Le Mans. Specifically the 1955 Le Mans, during which 84 people, mostly spectators, were killed in a crash. A crash which was at least partially caused by Hawthorne. Here is an old British Pathé News video about the race which includes footage of the crash. It's the last picture taken of 18-year-old Jolie Callan by her ex-boyfriend before he shot her twice in the head and pushed her body off the cliff. This picture taken of David A. Johnston 13 hours before the eruption of Mount St. Helens in 1980. His last words were over radio, Vancouver. This is it, before going silent, and his remains never found. Photo of downtown Manhattan seconds before the 9/11 terrorist attack. The artist Wolfgang Stahl was projecting a live recording of the Manhattan skyline as part of a gallery show the week of September 6, 2001. The artist's webcam observed the events of September 11 unfold in real time. Given the lo-fi quality of early webcams, his recording is a live feed of the 9/11 attacks in freeze frames. Stahl inadvertently captured the first plane crashing into the World Trade Center on his webcam. Hyperallergic. Stahl captured some of the only footage of the first plane. Here are over 100 pictures taken by serial killer Rodney Alcala, aka the dating game killer. Alcala would say he was a photographer and convince people to model for him in remote locations. It is unknown how many people this man killed in his time as a serial killer. Any of these photos could be of people he killed. I don't know how to link stories, but the picture of Tyler Hadley in his kitchen holding a solo cup during a party is chilling. He had just killed his parents and their dead bodies were in the house while he had this house party. Edit pic. http://imager.com AXBA86 story https://www Rolling Stone.com Culture News Tyler Hadley's Killer Party 54270. So, here's a man and a woman in the 1970s on a game show called The Dating Game. The smiling guy just won a date with a woman in the photo. That guy is serial killer Rodney Alcala. This pic of Travis Alexander taken by Jodi Arias the evening she murders him. Stephen and Katie Pladle on their wedding day. Stephen with his pregnant wife daughter, Katie, and his mother, her paternal grandmother, Grace, and Katie's adopted family. He goes on to murder her, the baby that they had together, and her adopted father. https://www TrueCaseFiles.com 2019-04 Timeline Case of Katie and Stephen Pladle. HTML. M=1. The photo of the Uruguay rugby team in the plane before takeoff. Article with photo. If you weren't forced to be traumatized reading this in high school. In 1972, a plane holding a rugby team and their family crashed in the Andes Mountains and they were stuck there for months, forced to eat their dead family members, and other horrific things. They were also called monsters for doing what they could to survive after some return to civilization. Edit book called Alive. This photo before the Omagh bombing in Northern Ireland. Almost immediately after this photo was taken, a bomb was set off in the red car beside the boy on his dad's shoulders. The father and child survived miraculously, but the photographer and 28 others died, while around 220 were injured. The top photo looks like a cop chillin'. It is a fake cop who, when photo taken, just got arrested after killing 77 people, among them approximately 60 kids, teenagers, and injuring around 250 people. He set off a bomb in the city that killed 8 people and then went out to an island where a youth camp was held. He just started shooting. They were trapped on the island and had to swim to get off. Kids who didn't know who was shooting came to him for safety because he was dressed as a cop in. Then he shot them. Tragedy by the Sea taken in 1954. I think. In Hermosa Beach, California, my hometown. After a couple's 19-month-old son was dragged out by the sea. https www.flickr.com Photos Nostri Amigo 4,999,514,643. This picture from a hiking trip has an injured woman in the background. She and a friend had gone hiking and slipped off of a waterfall. Too injured to move, they were there for a day before being found. The woman in the photograph survived, but by the time they were rescued her friend was already dead. Reddit thread about it here. Edit. As a lot of people are seeing this, please always take precautions when you're hiking, climbing, or otherwise going out into nature. Wear eye-catching clothing. Take care around dangerous terrain. Tell someone where you're going. Stay safe. Also, wording of the first line changed. I remember an earlier thread with this topic and this was one of the most memorable. http://media. Kansas.com Static images BTK daughter graduation. JPG. It looks like just an ordinary photo of a father happy to see his daughter graduate. However, the guy on the left is Dennis Rader, aka the BTK killer, who killed 10 people over the span of about 25 years, all the while being a beloved member of his community. He was a security system technician, a Cub Scout leader, a church president, a city worker, a happily married father of 2, and a sadistic serial killer. The idea that pretty much any normal-looking person you see on the street could actually be a total psycho really heaves me out. You, Supakoopa 714. The RCA Victor logo painting of a dog looking into a gramophone, titled "His Master's Voice," was inspired by the painter inheriting his late father's dog and noticing the dog being intrigued by recording of his late owner's voice on recordings. https://n Wikipedia.org Wiki his_master%27's_voice. Two brothers posed for a photo in Sequoia National Park moments before getting struck by lightning in August 1975. https://imager.com the_more_you_know in 41EF9. This father-daughter photo. The man in the photo, Franklin Delano Floyd, had married a woman and had custody over her children while she was in prison for 30 days. The girl in the photo is one of the children, whom Floyd decided to kidnap to start a new life with. Leaving behind her siblings, two went to foster care, and one, an infant, had never been found. The photo was taken shortly after moving, claiming her as his biological daughter, and changing their names. He later went on to marry her. It's a rabbit hole in itself, involving other abductions, murder, kidnappings, and so on. Floyd is a disturbing individual, and the photo is so eerie with the story it has.